guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, hello, my name is Rum and welcome to my channel, my little world I'm trying to create here on YouTube. I hope you guys all are doing well. So this video, as the title said, I'm going to be talking about my vegetarian or plant-based thoughts and updates. I actually filmed one of this video before the 2-week break that I took, but obviously that's not really updated anymore. I have more information that I want to talk about. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, so around like a month or two ago, I filmed a video where it's about what I eat in a day, but plant-based, kind of vegetarian version of it. So I'm gonna put the link right here so you guys can check it out. Most of this video is going to be about my experience, so just to keep that in mind. I'm sure there are other videos out there that would be talking about this as well, and maybe you will see the similarities and maybe you won't. First topic that I want to cover is the difference between vegetarian and vegan diet. I'm sure everybody learned about this, but when I was really young, I really got confused between the two. Vegetarian, you basically don't eat meat or any seafood, fish, chicken, anything like that. But for vegan, you don't eat meat and products including like cheese, milk, eggs, honey, and etc. I think one of the struggles that people would face in the beginning, including me, is protein. So since you won't be eating meat, obviously you needed to kind of find a meat protein substitution and everything like that. I think the hardest thing for me was a fine substitution for fried chicken, because I love fried chicken. I love chicken in general. I'm sorry, but it's just so good. And I remember I was texting my friend and I was like texting her and I'm like, oh my god, I miss fried chicken. And she was like, just eat it. And I'm like, I can't, I'm trying to do this diet. I still haven't had fried chicken, but I had meat. And also another challenge for me was the fact that I don't really like beans. And beans is another main source of protein, like substitution for vegetarian diet. So that was a little struggle for me. For the experiment, I actually was thinking about doing it for a month, but I actually did it for like 2 months and a little bit. I would say it was not consistent, and it kind of just changed based on what I feel and everything. So in the beginning, I was 80% vegetarian, meaning that there will be weeks where I eat like all vegetarian, and then there will be weeks where I have like 2 or 3 meals that includes meat. So I would say like that's pretty good. But if you ask me right now, I do eat like 50% vegetarian and 50% my normal diets. For the first 2 weeks I was bloated. I don't know, I just feel like there's more gas in my stomach. I can like feel it, and sometimes it's just kind of annoying. But the reason why usually when people change from like meat plus plant-based food to a plant-based kind of diet, your body is basically adjusting and eating a lot of fiber food. It creates a lot of more gas in the intestine, and that's why you bloated for a while. And if you are experiencing this, drink a lot of water. That would help. And I think it's just in general, it helps your body with a lot of things. Another thing that really helped me is exercising. I'm not a person who loves exercising that much. I'm not like a sporty person, or I haven't found the workout that makes me like say like, ooh, I'm excited to do this. Like, I haven't found the one yet. But I remember those 2 weeks I was feeling really good, and I actually was doing like the Chloe Ting's like 2-week workout like every day, and I didn't miss any of the days. So pretty proud of myself. The reason why I wanted to take an experiment on this diet is the main reason for it is environmental reasons. what really helps was seeing actual numbers. It really see like the real effects and consequences and the results coming from it. I actually wrote a paper on vegetarian diet, so I'm gonna use that information. Overall, around the world currently there's really low numbers of people who are participating in vegetarian diet, and I want to say this is especially for me as an international student. If I was in Thailand right now, I would not be able to participate as much as I could like right now because of the resources, like the products and the restaurants and all of that. It's really hard to do it in Thailand. So I think one of the things for you to consider is the places for you to be able to do it. I think it will be great if all countries around the world could be able to contribute somehow, but I know it's really hard because especially during this pandemic, there's only 10% of the population in Canada that are participating. Around 18% of global greenhouse gas emission is created from livestock production. So from this production, it creates methane, nitrous oxide, and carbon dioxide. Around the globe, more than 70% of the land is being used for agricultural and 25% is for grazing land, while 24% of crop land is being used for animal production. So the benefits from changing this diet, it decreases 2.5 times the amount of carbon dioxide emission than a meat diet base. It takes less water to produce plant protein than meat. So for example, an 8-ounce chicken breast takes over 542 liters of water to produce, which is enough to fill up 6.5 times of your bathtub. It's a little information, and I'm going to put the link of the articles that I'm talking about down below if you guys want to read it more. Let's talk about maybe some of my favorite items that I like so far. Meat substitution, meaning that it looks like meat, it tastes similar to meat, but it's made out of plant, which I remember telling my parents this and they were pretty surprised. That means that there are a lot of countries that can't be accessible to like these kind of products yet, but I hope that in the future you will be able to access this. This is the vegetarian sausage that I eat. It tastes really good. It tastes like chicken sausage. For this brand, they also made veggie nuggets. These are frozen ones. The next product that I want to show you guys is this Nutriva hazelnut spread. This is one of my favorite actually for a while. I think for like since the beginning of the year. It is a little bit more bitter than Nutella, and it's more like a dark chocolate flavored. The next product, which I'm sure a lot of people have already known, it is bark tins. This one is pumpkin seeds. I got this from Costco. So the next one is hemp seeds. Hemp seeds, I put this in my smoothie. If you guys know me, I love smoothies. You can't really taste anything, and you know, it has, I put like sometimes I think I put more than I should or I'm supposed to, but very good, very recommend this one. And this last product I'm going to be showing you is my favorite, and it is the plant-based noodle. So this one is angel hair style. So for this brand, they made like, maybe they made like a thick style, like thick noodle style, and they also have like the rice as well. If you're Thai, you probably know it's at Senbuk, which I loved. I grew up eating that. So other meat substitution that I don't have here is tofu. Tofu is really popular for vegetarian and vegan. Yeah, so this is the end of this video. I hope it's educational enough and there's enough information to support that. Obviously, I'm still learning more and more into this diet and trying to contribute as much as I could. Maybe I hope this video is like inspiring for you to give it a try. If you don't want to quit eating meat 100%, there's something called Meatless Monday, which I hope a lot of people heard of before. As the name said, on Monday you don't eat meat for the whole day. And you know, like vegetarian diet or vegan diet is a lot. Like you have to change a lot of lifestyle, and personally I don't think I can go 100%. I think that is maybe a little bit too much for me, but I'm sure that everyone, if you guys can contribute somehow in some ways, no matter how little or big you contribute, you definitely are going to help the world out. I think for me, to see growing numbers of people that are participating or interested in this definitely really motivates me to try more things and stay inspired. So yeah, and there's more resources out there on YouTube, Google, academic articles, like educate yourself. Yeah, even though this pandemic is happening, as usual, I'm going to remind everybody again, even though this pandemic is getting so much better, do not get out of hands and be comfortable in saying that you don't care about a situation. I know this is not about this video, but as right now for Vancouver area, we're in phase 3 and people start going outside, started meeting up. But I think it's important to stay safe, and it's important to, you know, do any precautions if you could. Public places, just wear some mask or have hand sanitizer with you. I think that obviously will help you to keep yourself safe and also keep other people safe as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!